gamer. Every gamer can tell you a story of a glitch they encountered. From game-ending defects to hilarious moments that completely break the laws of physics. Today we are looking at 20 of the most iconic glitches in video game history. Assassin's Creed Black Flag is all about life as a pirate on and off the open waves. Yet a glitch could cause this to happen as you approach your ship. A hole in the water where your vessel should be. Stranger still is the possibility your crewmates would be stuck in perpetual freefall above it. Eventually, this glitch fixes itself and it becomes even more epic. The sunken ship rises to the surface effortlessly. For an accidental glitch, that is beautiful. One of my favourite glitches in video games are thanks to the wheelchair NPCs in Cyberpunk 2077. Inclusivity is quite important, but the coding on all NPCs is to run away if there's ever any danger. So if you decide to interact with this guy, this will happen. The flea mechanic takes over and magically his legs work again. It's a miracle. Or maybe he was just faking it. I can't believe I have to say this, but please don't try this in real life. Over in Five Nights at Freddy's security breach, a glitch was discovered that duplicated the animatronics hunting down the player in the dark. By skipping a certain section of the game, the Monty character manning the light in the atrium would multiply, and the moment a player was spotted by a security bot, the entire horde of Gigamonties charged right to the player. Oh my God! Absolutely petrifying. Let's look at a game less frightening, Hitman 2, a game that lets almost any item become deadly in the hands of Agent 47. But nobody expected this to happen when the briefcase was thrown. Okay, it takes a little bit more time than I expected. You've just gotta wait. Yeah! The homing briefcase was born. The developers were quick to remove this error, but thanks to players absolutely loving this, it was actually made into a mechanic, and those devs recreated the glitch, and now it's a permanent item in-game. The new homing briefcase doesn't move as slowly as the original, but it's still possible to throw and watch it chase down a target to this day. Oh, I love it. Fortnite has been packed with glitches for years, from spinning chickens to invisible heads. My favourite was thanks to this item called the Inflatable, a protective sphere in the theme of a cow made for getting around the island safely. Players found that by activating the item at the same time as picking up a teammate caused the downed player to slightly increase in size. And then by repeating this, the character continued to grow. Of course, we took this glitch too far and made a character so big they broke the physics of the world and began falling upwards. Surely a game like Microsoft Flight Simulator can't have game-breaking glitches, can it? Well yes, as it's possible to find black hole-style craters around the world. If you're going to Brazil, be sure to look around. This bug was so common, the community began attempting to fly into the hole and land successfully under the world. One of the first video game glitches was found in the Pac Man arcade cabinet, and this is what it looks like. Luckily, average players like you and I will never see this in real life, as it happens on level 256. As the screen memory fills up, the data spews onto the display, corrupting everything. In Detroit Become Human, it's possible for entire characters to despawn, leaving only their eyes behind, floating in the air like this. Freaky. Yet no other character in game reacts to this. They must see it a lot. Another visual glitch is found in Battlefront. The Star Wars online shooter lets us play as iconic lightsaber wielders, but nobody expected this. Lightsabers can completely vanish. Suddenly, Darth Maul looks like he's pretending to use a double-ended saber, like playtime at school. Sometimes new patches can break games rather than fix them, which happened to Skyrim back in 2011. For no reason at all, the sacred dragons in the world began flying backwards. 2 weeks later, the patch was reversed and the legend of the backwards flying lizards became a story told through the ages. Flying butt first does make a lot of sense. Battlefield has had many iconic glitches through the years, yet Dinosaur Man from the Battlefield 3 beta is the most memorable. I honestly can't put this into words. What am I seeing right now? A glitch which never got patched out is found in Heavy Rain, a chilling story about a father trying to save his son. Son! Ethan Mars is searching and we can shout out his son's name. Son! All okay so far. Long story short, the glitch makes it so we can shout Sean anytime we choose, including during cutscenes, which kinda makes these serious scenes really silly.
Sean! Ethan! Sean! Sean! Sean!
The long-running FIFA series has been riddled with bugs and glitches over the years. In FIFA 14, a glitch was found that made every player's hands enormous, including the referee. To get this to happen, the ball is booted out of play, and then this seemingly random list of inputs are quickly pressed, resulting in this abomination. I don't know if I'd call this a glitch or a hidden feature. The other version of football, with the padded dudes and an egg, is a sport you wouldn't expect many glitches in. Yet in Madden NFL 15, the Tiny Titan glitch made players so small it's tough to see them. But heck, this guy can tackle. The Madden series even made a video laughing at themselves and brought in the player to play along and give the Tiny Titan a backstory. So, not many people played the reboot of Saints Row recently, which is understandable when you see this glitch. In a huge important scene to the storyline, we have to survive a quick draw face-off on the roof at dawn. Yet, this actually happens. This is why QA is so important in gaming. Not even the perfect Spider-Man games can escape glitches. In Spider-Man Miles Morales, it's possible to play as Spooderman, the dude with the long neck and the reduced jaw from the picture, swinging around saving the city. The glitch was surprisingly simple. By selecting a suit and holding the cancel button at the same time, the suit would default back to Peter Parker's from 2018, giving Miles a suit he should not have access to. And thanks to their difference in posture, Miles' head didn't quite look right, and everyone quickly realised he looks more like Spooderman. I'm not saying that the perfect glitch exists, but this is close to it.
Look out! Here comes Spooderman!
One of the most iconic glitches is thanks to a simple texture swap. In Mountain Blade, a medieval role-playing game, it's possible for the sky texture to be replaced with this. A face in the clouds above, staring down emotionless. I don't know about you, but I think this kinda looks great. Did you know about the Among Us glitch that made players invisible? The first one was found in free mode by venting at the exact same moment as the oxygen levels deplete. But then a public invisibility glitch was found. As an imposter, we'd vent just after an emergency meeting was called. It's got pretty tricky timing, but when done right, as soon as the next round begins, you're free to hunt your prey completely invisible. Wait, it wears off after you take out a crewmate. Well, this is awkward. Probably the worst glitch of all time happened in World of Warcraft. A raid debuff made to make endgame activities extremely tough somehow found its way out of the raid activity and into a server's capital city where thousands of players congregate safely. Suddenly, it wiped them all out. Over the course of a few hours, skeletons began to litter the streets. Everyone was perplexed. Surprisingly, WoW players thought this was an amazing event to be part of, when in fact it was a glitch in the system, a bug in the software. And finally, the most iconic of video game glitches, Pokemon's missing No from Pokemon Red and Blue. After gaining the fly ability at the start of the game and then surfing this island coastline, a random encounter will bring up this enemy to face you, a glitched Pokemon like no other. Things get even weirder if we run away from the fight. It would actually duplicate items in our inventory completely free. So some glitches are good, and this also confirms that there are 152 original Pokemon after all. You should totally like and subscribe right now, and here, have another video to watch. This one's a good one. I'll be back next week with another episode. See ya!